Boom shakalaka, what is going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. In today's episode we are going to be talking about when Bitcoin will be breaking out of where it is, in addition to some news articles, in addition to being in this very small room with a microphone right in my mouth. So we will get into all of that stuff right after a message from our sponsor. All right, now taking a look at CoinMarketCap today, it is a pretty darn green day all the way through the markets. It is green. Bitcoin at $79.64, Ethereum at $250, XRP at 38 cents. The big gainers for today, Theta Fuel, Aurora, and ELF up over 100% for Theta Fuel and almost 100% for Aurora. The big losers, Insight Chain, True USD, and Paxos, but those ones are stablecoins, so it doesn't really matter. So basically, everything's a gainer today except for Insight Chain. Bitcoin dominance at 56.8%, dropping a wee little bit. Now, taking a look at the charts, we are in this little wedge that we've been sitting in, bouncing up and down and up and down, and the weekend is coming, and things usually like to happen a lot on the weekend, so we will see if this weekend will stay the same. Will we see a big breakout to the upside, maybe going up to $10,000, or a breakout to the downside, finding this little support channel we have here right around $6,400. We will see. The MACD crossed over the other day. So because I tell you guys what I do, not financial advice, not financial advisor, I'm not telling you what you do. I'm definitely not an expert, but I like using the MACD because over 2 years you can 69x your money, and aside from being my favorite number, that sounds pretty cool. So yeah, obviously back in stablecoin for me until it crosses back over. Now, this interesting analysis on TradingView, this is from Bill Charison. He took a look at Bitcoin versus Coca-Cola. Turns out they're quite related. If you take a look here, we in Bitcoin here and Coca-Cola here, we have both this sweep down for quite a while, and then an event sell-off. Event sell-off, we have this little downward bump right here, and then boom, back up. And in Coca-Cola's case, after it went back up, price shot back down, so potentially price will be coming back down. That along with the other things we talked about yesterday, like the double top. Now the double top isn't confirmed until we pass this confirmation point here, but that and the MACD, potentially price may be going down, but you know, you never know. The price could go back up just as well. Now it should be said, this chart of Coca-Cola is over 10 years, whereas this chart of Bitcoin is over, you know, a year. Big news today, Facebook to roll out GlobalCoin cryptocurrency in 2020. Facebook is already in talks. They have their project Libra, where they've sought advice from officials of the U.S. Treasury and Bank of England. They've also been speaking with both Coinbase and Gemini exchanges, seeking to prepare a third-party regulated platform. Now, this is kind of funny to me because the Gemini exchange is Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, the dudes that Zuckerberg totally fucked over back in the day. But apparently they may be working together, so that could be interesting. Also, they're in talks with payment firms like Western Union, Visa, MasterCard to have the one global currency that will be launching in a dozen countries in the first quarter of 2020. Most likely it's supposed to be a stable coin, so not like you could buy it and do a good investment, but you know, that's getting a lot of people more involved in cryptocurrencies. Also, living easy on Bitcoin just got easier. AT&T is now accepting crypto payments. Now, they're not accepting Bitcoin as it is. They're accepting US dollars through BitPay, but that's good news for Bitcoin because there's AT&T and also a whole bunch of other ones like Nordstrom, GameStop, and even Whole Foods accepting Bitcoin using BitPay. So people go on to speculate, well, potentially Amazon, since they own Whole Foods, maybe Amazon will be one of the next ones to accept Bitcoin. And potentially, we don't exactly know. But, you know, really with the speculative nature of Bitcoin, do people actually want to spend it on their bill? I don't know, but they can. It gives people the use case. I mean, it's like digital gold, but people need the use case because if there's no use case, they just can't use it. Now, here's some big news. CZ, this was kind of a rumor before, but now it seems like it's a big news. CZ just tweeted this tweet, dark mode or light mode? Looks interesting, huh? I guess I like dark mode. That looks kind of cool. But if you actually zoom in and take a look, you can see right here, they are going to be offering margin trading. Now, it was kind of a rumor before. Now, this kind of confirms it that Binance will be offering margin trading. So you don't need to go to BitMEX or Bybit or any of the other ones anymore. You can do your margin trading on Binance. That's going to allow a lot of people to get wrecked, make Binance a lot more money. But good for them, because if you want to trade on margin, you don't have to leave Binance. Brave in the news today because guess what? You can tip on Twitter with basic attention tokens. All you have to do is use the Brave browser, and if you go to Twitter on the Brave browser, there will be a little basic attention token tip icon, and you can choose how much you want to tip in BAT, and you can tip your favorite creators. So if I ever tweeted anything, you could tip me, but I wouldn't count on it. Also, so I like to end on a good note, just a short episode before the weekend, because maybe the price will go up over the weekend, or maybe it won't, or maybe it'll stay the same. I can guarantee one of those three things. But Brian Kelly says now is a good time to buy Bitcoin. So he's the CEO of digital currency investment firm BKCM LLC, and he says this is a good time because we have growing institutional adoption. That's true. And also the halving event, which is exactly a year out from right now. So both of those things could potentially increase the price of Bitcoin. And finally, to reiterate his previous position, famed Bitcoin bull Tim Draper has rehashed his position that Bitcoin will exceed $250,000 by 2023. That's a pretty cool investment. I mean, right now it's at like $7,000, $8,000. It's going to go up a lot. I can't even do that math in my head right now, but a lot of times by 2023, what other investments are going to do that? I don't exactly know. So guys, that's it for the episode today. If you like that episode, make sure to like it and subscribe if you want to as well. Also, guys, if you are interested in getting into trading, you could go ahead and read a whole bunch of books about trading. You could study a whole bunch of courses. You could lose a whole bunch of money, or you could just check out Signal Profits, copy, paste, and profit. Pretty simple for 12% gains in a day. Or if that's not good enough, you could get 32% gains in 11 hours. Or if that's not good enough, you could get 46% gains in 21 hours. Also, make sure you check out the Monarch wallet. Have yourself a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Peace.